positive like Tripboy 89 for Steve Arts 89. Well, there's some bad news regarding Star Trek. Some very scary rumours. There's talk that Skydance is considering allowing Kurtzman to stay, that they've given him a period of time to impress them with his plans for Star Trek going forward, and if he can do that, he might be able to keep his contract. So this is a nightmare, because after Section 31 premiered a couple of weeks ago, the hate was just, it was just a free-for-all. It was unanimously panned by the critics. Everyone hated it. And the studios, apparently the executives, everything were panicking and freaked out, and Kurtzman was done. But something weird happened. All that hate viewing and curiosity seekers did get the film into the top 10 in Paramount Plus. So, well, that's not hard because it's Paramount Plus. But executives are stupid. They can be fooled by numbers and not actually understand. So there was some whispers that maybe they might keep Kurtzman, that wasn't over. And I didn't want to talk about that. And then Sci-Fi, Sidetrack guy, whatever, did a video, and I'm like, ugh. But then he's made so many videos about Stargate and Orville that never came true, and I'm like, maybe he's just making it up. Maybe he's just telling people what they want to hear and changing the story every time things change, so it looks like he's actually, up to date or covering it, or, in the know. But then some other people started covering it. I'm like, damn, I think I need to actually acknowledge this could be a possibility. I don't want to. I've been on this roller coaster for 8 years with Star Trek, and it's been painful and depressing. It's made me cry on more than one occasion. It's made me rant and scream on more than one occasion. Yes, I'm not happy about this. But basically, supposedly they've said to Kurtzman, you got till Christmas. If you can show us like a plan, some, proposed TV series that can restore Star Trek, put it back on track, give fans what they want, then you can stay. Because it's easier to just keep you here with some guide rails, basically, and some limitations, than to sort of start all over again and bring new people in. Now, they'd be better off taking it back in-house and just, getting individual producers for different shows into Paramount, and just Paramount stays in charge, and just make it like they used to. They used to make Star Trek Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, Voyager, Enterprise. When they started off, they made those shows themselves at Paramount. Then they went to UPN, then UPN fell apart, and sort of Voyager had ended with some compromise, but Enterprise just sort of went down with the ship when UPN was dying, and they were going to split the network from the film and everything, and they lost all the rights and everything, and it was just a mess. But if they just stayed in syndication, just made the show without any interference and put it out, the shows wouldn't have died like they did. So so there's hope that they could do that again. Not for syndication, but they could be selling it. They could produce it themselves and then sell it to Netflix, make a bunch of money that way, or have it not just exclusive to Paramount Plus, have it in other places and take money from those people, as well as getting people watching it on Paramount Plus. So there are ways that they could actually make Star Trek work, but I don't think Kurtzman can do it. He's just got issues. I mean, he just refused to do Legacy. The fans wanted it, the actors wanted it, everyone wanted it, and he just said, no, it's not my Star Trek, it's not what I want to do. I don't care what the fans want. I don't care. He doesn't know what the fans want. I don't care what the franchise needs. This is what I'm doing. This is my vision, my story, blah, blah. He's like so not going to go on about Kurtzman. But, so that seems to be where it's at. They apparently have given him time, but is he going to be able to come up with anything? I don't think he could creatively. I don't think he's capable of it. I don't think he could. Doesn't have the creativity and the talent for it, but also just couldn't let it go and actually just, fine, let's just do the best show that the fans want and go back to the utopian future and the bright lighting and the adventure and the science and the technology and the intelligence and science fiction instead of science fantasy and all of that. But, it's not going to happen, I don't think. And the other issue, of course, is with Terry Matalas, he's left. They didn't do Legacy. Terry Matalas left. And when they tried to get the actors to come in and do like a Legacy-style series, They said, not without our Terry. I'm sorry. So now they're stuck where he's gone somewhere else. He's contracted out to other studios for years doing work. So now they screwed themselves. So they may not be able to come up with anything. They may not be able to come up with anything that's actually going to keep Skydance involved, because what they have come up with recently, like a 32nd century Starfleet Academy set in the Discovery era, which no one wants. Maybe it was set in the 23rd, 24th, 25th century. It could be interesting, but they've screwed it. A reality sitcom TV thing that no one even knows what it is. No one wants that either. Like a riser comedy half-hour reality show. It's just no. So it's still not the end, because he has to actually show them something in 12 months, in 6 months or whatever, 8 months. So even if this is true, it may not still, it may not still be the end for Star Trek. But I don't know. I just want the roller coaster to end.